So if you haven't heard yet, TikTok is set to be banned in the United States on January 19th. What does this mean to you as a YouTuber? Hi, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dan Currier. I provide tips, tricks, and strategies that can help you grow on YouTube and also earn some money in the process. Today, we're talking about TikTok. It was announced that TikTok is in fact set to be banned on January 19th. So TikTok is pretty huge in the United States. You probably have a TikTok account. I have several TikTok accounts. A lot of people are making money and have built careers around TikTok here in the US. So as of right now, TikTok is set to be banned in the United States on January 19th, 2025. This is after a federal appeals court ruling that rejected TikTok's claim that doing so would violate the constitutional rights of millions of Americans. So in a moment, we will get to whether or not TikTok will actually be banned in 2025. But before we do, I want to talk about how it could affect you as a YouTuber. In what I believe to be the unlikely event that TikTok is in fact banned in 2025, that would present a massive opportunity for YouTube creators. If you're currently on TikTok and you use that to drive traffic to your YouTube channel, or you simply have a separate following on TikTok, there are still many opportunities that you can use to help grow your following, even if you can't do it on TikTok. For one, you can start to leverage YouTube Shorts on the YouTube platform itself. Plus, you can also look at other similar vertical content, such as Instagram Reels, to help drive traffic to your brand and create awareness for the content that you're making. Now, from what I've read so far, and you probably want to do your own research on this, but it does sound like TikTok, or ByteDance, which is the parent company of TikTok, is likely to appeal that federal court ruling, which could in fact delay this entire process beyond 2025. Now, I'm no legal professional, so definitely do your own research on this one, but it just seems to me with the amount of money at play with TikTok, somebody's gonna find a way to make a deal. And at the very least, because there is so much at play, there's likely a way to delay the proceedings on whether or not TikTok will in fact be banned. So I'd be very surprised if in fact it gets banned in January at all. At this point, I would be surprised even if it was banned at any point in 2025. But even though it may not get banned, that doesn't mean you should shrug it off. If you are making content on TikTok, this is a wake-up call that no platform is a given. You need to understand when you're building a business on the back of other organizations that you're totally at their mercy. And in order to reduce that risk, you need to look for opportunities to diversify your income as well as your following. So it's great to have a strong following on YouTube, but what if something happened with YouTube, just like this whole scenario we're seeing with TikTok? Would you be prepared? Would you have an alternative way to make money, especially if this is your career and how you make a living? It's definitely something to consider, definitely something that you want to think about going into the future, and don't just wipe your brow and sigh relief if TikTok doesn't get banned. Every time something bad happens on one of these social media platforms, you always see people talking about their hard luck and the horrible situation that they're in and how it's unfair and how they're going to lose everything, yet nobody seems to take all of those notices as a sign to prepare for the future. So if this is your livelihood, make sure you have a plan B and a plan C. Make sure you have a way to shift your efforts from one platform to another platform in the event that something unfortunate happens like this on any one of the social media platforms. Only time will tell, but it sounds like ByteDance's next move is to appeal to the Supreme Court, which, as I've read so far, seems like it's going to delay this process beyond that January 19th timeframe. So ultimately, it could take months or even years to figure out where this is all heading, but don't wait those months or years to take action. Start taking steps now to protect yourself from the unknown in the future. Let me know in the comments below whether you think TikTok is in fact going to be banned on January 19th. And if so, how do you feel about that? Do you think it'll hurt you as a content creator? Do you think it presents an opportunity on YouTube as all of these users don't have that platform to binge? Are they going to come to YouTube and try to find content to replace what they were watching on TikTok? If so, you could see a wave of users come from TikTok if in fact it did get banned. So that's also something to consider. Make sure you have a plan in place to take advantage of this, whichever way it goes. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.